Yes, so the recruitment agency we're going to be talking about today is Good News for Life, and it is located in Unit 19, 1 Green Street, postcode BN211QN. So this is the poster that you're going to find by the door, and it reads, Healthcare Recruitment Agency, nurses, social workers, radiographers, healthcare assistants, services offered, domiciliary care services, nursing care services, live-in carer services, also recruiting for the NHS. Yeah, so as you enter this building, the office is located upstairs. So this is the office, guys, and as you enter the door there, you can see all their credentials on the hall there, and we can see our precious recruiter seated there, and she's talking to some beautiful ladies. This one, I'm sure you're not going to be charging people money, are you?
No.
No. You see, guys, okay, domiciliary and live-in care. Did you hear that, guys? Domiciliary and live-in care.
And then we are also recruiting for care homes.
Tell us, when are you going to start recruiting? Because I know everyone wants to hear that. That is what we're waiting for. That is what we want to hear. That is what I want to hear. When are you recruiting us?
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Once a door is closed on your face, remember there is a better door that is going to be opened for you by God.
She wants the breakthrough newcomer of the year. That is amazing. How do you feel about winning that award, Shine?
We are recruiting for the NHS.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty, hacking, stupid. What was happening? What was happening? I'm a savage.
What is up, guys? Like I promised you that I'm going to be bringing you a recruiter. I have brought you a recruiter today, and I am excited. And she's going to be telling us all about her new recruitment agency, which is going to be recruiting from overseas. And her name is Shine. Shine, may you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Popo.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Shine. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a nurse. I'm a pastor. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So, Shine, the unique thing about you, or the most exciting thing about you, or that I love the most about you, is that you have only been here in UK for just 1 year, and in that 1 year you have done marvelous things. For starters, just last week you won an award, Breakthrough Newcomer of the Year, and that is something big, because for you to be selected amongst all people, and being at the top there is something which is special. And in just that 1 year, you have also managed to open your own recruitment agency, and you will soon be hiring from overseas. Tell us, how did you manage to do that?
Okay, so yeah, as you have said, it's been a year here in the UK. I'm currently working as a nurse at a local care home. And having seen ourselves, me and my husband, as we are both in the health sector, having seen ourselves coming to the UK from Zimbabwe seeking for employment was one of the causes. And then we also realized that there is actually a gap in the healthcare industry, with many job seekers wanting to come and migrate to the UK, either Europe or whatsoever. And having that passion of helping people, especially people from Bulawayo in Matebeleland.
Where you and me come from.
Yeah. Yes. So it was one of the reasons. We do have that passion. We want to help people from Bulawayo in Matebeleland, people from Zimbabwe, not only limited to Zimbabwe, but internationally as well. So having that passion was one of the reasons that actually led to the birth of Good News for Life Limited.
I'm actually excited because there are a whole lot of people who've been reaching out to me saying, Popo, I've done my care certificates. I now have my things ready and all that, but I don't have a recruiter, or I don't have a sponsor. And I'm really excited because a whole lot of people are going to benefit from you guys, because at the present moment, people are starting to get employment. They're being charged an arm and a leg for them to actually come here to UK. So if there's someone like you in this industry, I'm really excited, because I'm sure you're not going to be charging people money, are you?
No.
No, you see, guys, she's not going to be charging you money. She's obviously going to be following the rules and regulations of the UK government. So, since you've only been here for just a year, are you on a tier 2 visa or on a spousal visa? Because my understanding is that if you're in a tier 2 visa, you are limited. You cannot do as many things as possible, but you have managed to open a recruitment agency in just a year. Is it because you are not on a tier 2 visa or what? Please enlighten us on that.
Okay, as you're saying, you're right, because my husband is on a tier 2 visa, skilled visa, and with the Home Office is not allowed to start or run any business. So I use the spousal visa. That's the one that I actually used when I came to the UK, and it actually allows us to open as many businesses as we would want. Wow. So we actually said, okay, if that's the case, then I would rather be on the front so that we can actually open businesses and start to run our own things.
Wow. So guys, I'm sure the other time we saw a video where we were talking to Simba Thimpofu, who highlighted to us that if you are on a spousal visa, the sky is the limit for you. And this is a perfect example which actually shows us that the sky is actually the limit. She's just been here for just a year, but because she's on a spousal visa, she has managed to open her own recruitment agency, which is very exciting, because which means you can do whatever you want as long as you are on a spousal visa. Nothing limits you. So was it very difficult for you to open this recruitment agency? Like, did you struggle much?
Okay, I wouldn't say we really struggled much, because the things that we actually did, we did our research. We actually, when we came this side, we actually realized there's actually a gap in the health industry, because so many people, they're just flocking out from their countries, coming to the UK, seeking for employment. So we did our research on how to go about it. How do we research, how do we set up a recruitment agency? Though it was kind of like difficult, because people who had already done that, people that we were approaching, they didn't really want to give that kind of information. And people who were actually willing to give us that kind of information were actually charging an arm and a leg, because some consultancy will charge you maybe about 3.5 to 4,000 just for a 1 hour session
to just gather information.
People to get all that kind of information. So what we did when we were both off, we'll just sit down. He will sit down on his computer, I'll sit down on my computer, and then we started doing our research. And we were not afraid even of calling the local offices where we wanted some clarity on things that we did not understand. And they were just forthcoming. They gave us all the information that we needed. And considering the fact that we actually registered this company, it was in January, on the 5th of January this year. And here we are today, having been accepted by the Department of Health and Social Care to be an NHS employer. So, basically that's it.
Now, this is really exciting. So, I know everyone is waiting to hear this. You are going to be recruiting. Are you going to be recruiting for homes? Are you going to be recruiting for the NHS? And when can we expect you to start recruiting? Because I'm sure people are listening out there and they've got their CVs ready. The moment you say we are recruiting, CVs will start popping in. So which institutions are you recruiting for? And when are you starting to recruit?
Okay, so for us, we are just multitasking, Popo. I hope I'll be able to show you this. Just going closer to the certificate. I'm not really sure if you're able to see it. So for us, we are actually multitasking. We are not only keeping our eggs in one basket. We are an NHS employer. We are recruiting for the NHS. So for the NHS, we are actually recruiting nurses, social workers, scientists, radiographers. And then we are also recruiting for care homes. There's actually a care home that I'm actually working with at the moment. And they're actually looking for nurses, Chigwell, Luton, Bexhill, Hastings, southeast of London. So for care homes as well. And then we are also recruiting for the organization itself. And now when it comes to the organization, that is where mainly we are focusing on healthcare assistance, as carers will be coming in for domiciliary and live-in care.
Okay, domiciliary and live-in care. Did you hear that, guys? Domiciliary and live-in care. I always say that if you're overseas and you don't have much qualifications, you are better off coming to work as a live-in carer and a domiciliary carer. And this is an opportunity for you guys. She is going to be recruiting, and sooner or later, one of you, yes, I'm pointing at you, you looking at me, you are going to be recruited by her and you'll be coming to work as a domiciliary worker here in the UK. Smash that like button if you think this is exciting news, because I am really excited. And Shine, I am so excited for you about the award that you won, and I would love to see that award. May you please show us the award and tell us briefly about this award. Wow. You see, guys, she won the Breakthrough Newcomer of the Year. Now, that is amazing. How do you feel about winning that award, Shine?
Oh my goodness. When I look at this award, I'll talk for Good News for Life, because this is teamwork. It's not any individual work.
Yeah.
We just felt so overwhelmed. We were so happy. We were so delighted. It actually boosted our confidence. Wow. And having been nominated on the Zim Achievers Awards, for the people who actually nominated us, who believed in us, and for everyone who actually voted for us. You know, it's just been a short while here in the UK, and having to set up all this, trying to knock on doors, offices, certain boards, in order for you to be granted all that permission for you to start bringing people from overseas. We do not take this lightly. We do not take this for granted. So it's actually acknowledgement of the work that we have done. And to everyone who just nominated and voted for us, we just want to say thank you for believing in us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, because I voted too.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
So this is really amazing. Like, I'm really excited for you, and congratulations and well done. You've really done so well. You must be proud of yourself. Like, I am super proud of you. Tell us, when are you going to start recruiting? Because I know everyone wants to hear that. That is what we're waiting for. That is what we want to hear. That is what I want to hear. When are you recruiting us?
Okay, so for nurses, it's ongoing. It's an ongoing process. If you are a qualified nurse, you meet the NNC requirements, you can just send through your CV and your certificates to our email address. And then for carers, we are in June now, and we are hoping by maybe end of June or early July, because we are still working on some logistics behind the scenes. You know, there are some things that we need to take into consideration, like flights, accommodation, when people come in, on how we're going to be managing all those sort of things. So in the meantime, if people can just be patient with us just for a couple of weeks until we finalize all these things, and once we are done, we'll just come and let you know, guys, you can start sending through your applications and we kickstart.
This is exciting news, guys. Did you hear her? She said by end of June up to maybe beginning of July, which is only 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3 weeks from now, she's going to be recruiting from overseas, and she's going to be recruiting live-in carers, domiciliary carers, and if you are a nurse overseas and looking to relocate to UK, because there are so many people who reach out to me to say, I don't have a recruiter and all that. Here is a recruiter for you. And one thing that I'm certain of, you are not going to lose your hard-earned cash, as people are charging people ridiculous monies out there. So here is shine for you guys, and I'm excited. You can see me and her are shining with excitement, just like her name. So guys, for the nurses, I'm going to leave her email address in the description box so that you can send in your CVs. And for healthcare assistants, like she's already said, are you going to be using the same email?
Yes, it's the same email.
She's going to be using the same email for healthcare assistants, but you try to start applying at least by end of June or the beginning of July. In the meantime, you can get your papers ready and everything. I'm sure by now we all know what the eligibility criteria is. You need to have your English test, you need to have your police clearance, you need to have your TB test, you need to have at least some form of care certificates, because even if they say for domiciliary care workers, you don't have to have any qualifications. At least to show that you are passionate about doing this job, you have to at least have some care certificates, and some experience will be an added advantage, isn't it so, Shine?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, some experience will be an added advantage. So guys, smash that like button, because I am bringing you exciting and hot news. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. What advice would you give to an individual? Let's say, for example, myself, if I want to open my own recruitment agency, what advice would you give to me?
Okay, so the advice that I can actually give out is, if you think of a business, if you think like you want to start an agency, whatever business that comes into your mind, start now. If you have that idea, start now. Recognize your strengths and your weaknesses, yeah? And focus on something that you have a passion for.
Yeah.
Yes. Never be shy to ask for help. I think it's one of the things that is actually killing many businesses. People that have that pride. Yes. Yeah. Don't be shy to ask for help. Whenever you feel like, this is kind of like difficult for me, just seek advice, just seek help. Because remember, when you start this recruitment business, your success will come in two places, I would say. Failure or wise words. Those are the things that can actually keep you going. At least you'll be able to learn from the people that will have actually walked through the path, and you'll be able to get advice from them. So if you want to start this business, Popo, I'll say start now. Remember, there's actually a huge gap, or there's actually a lot of people who are actually looking for sponsors to come to the UK.
So many people, my dear, so many people. Yeah, so many people. And for people who have been searching for jobs and not getting jobs, searching for jobs and not getting jobs, do you have any advice for them? Because I know for you, probably it wasn't easy for you to actually get a, say, NHS to agree to say, okay, you can sponsor for us, or this care home to agree to say you can sponsor for us, you can recruit for us. So what would you say in such a situation? Because this is very important, like.
Okay, for someone who has been looking for a job and not being accepted, what I would actually say is don't give up.
Yeah.
Once a door is closed on your face, remember there is a better door that is going to be opened for you by God. At times, we want to push things, or we want to frustrate things the way that we want them to be according to our own ways. But at times, God actually closes that door for a purpose.
Exactly.
So I would say don't give up, number one. Don't lose confidence. And especially if you are qualified and you have all the paperwork and then you're just being shunned away, it means that they are not actually recognizing your wealth. You'll find somewhere where your potential or your worth is actually going to be recognized. So just keep knocking on different doors until that door that is supposed to be open for you becomes wide open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you understand this, guys, in this journey of applying for jobs to come overseas, many doors are going to shut in your face. So many doors are going to shut in your face. But you don't have to give up, because when one door closes, another door with better opportunities will always open. I have come to you today with another door which is going to open for some of the people, and they're going to grab that opportunity. So if some doors have closed for you, you never know, this might be the door for you. So you keep on knocking on those doors until you achieve your dreams. Giving up is not an option. Never ever give up on your dreams. You keep fighting and fighting until you realize your dreams. I always say 2022, we are coming to UK by force and by fire. So Shine, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it, and Thank you so much, because you are going to be doing a marvelous job. You are going to be changing so many people's lives, and I'm really excited about that. And may you be greatly blessed in this journey that you have started. And you said you are a pastor, you are a Christian. May the light of God shine upon you, and may He hold you by hand and lead you so that you achieve whatever you want to achieve. I'm really excited for you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel.
Thank you so much for having me, Popo. Thank you. Really appreciate.
Yeah, thank you so much. So guys, also thank you so much for coming to my channel. I am really excited about today's episode, because it's going to change many people's lives. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Much love from me to you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so Shine. Right. I'm a so yes.